Hi, here are 10 more idioms in English. Idiom number 1, to face the music. To face the music means that you have to pay for the consequences of your actions. For example, imagine that you've broken a glass at home and you have to confess to your spouse or to your parents that you've broken the glass. You have to face the music and confess. Idiom number 2, to fall off the back of a lorry. This basically means that something is stolen. A person could ask another person, "Where did you get that Rolex from?" He could respond, "It fell off the back of a lorry. He stole it." Idiom number 3, to fancy one's chances. Now imagine that you're going to enter a singing contest, La Voz, in Spain, or The Voice, or United Kingdom, and you fancy your chances to maybe progress through the rounds and to have a good go at singing and make a good impression to the judges. So you may fancy your chances and go into the competition, The Voice, and maybe even win it. If you win it, you could say, "Well, I fancied my chances." Idiom number 4, to feel or to be hard done by. This means that you normally have anger within inside, or that you feel some sort of self-pity. For example, Jake always thinks the lives of others are better than his. He always feels so hard done by. He really should wake up and smell the coffee. Idiom number 5, to feel like a fish out of water. This means to feel kind of awkward, or you feel uneasy. For example, imagine you attended a meeting and everybody spoke English bar you, or everybody spoke English fluently bar you because it was your second language. So you could say, "At the meeting I felt like a fish out of water." And by the way, bar me means except me. To feel out of place. So this means to feel like you don't belong in a certain place. You could say, I felt really out of place at the party last night. Everybody was so overdressed and I just wore my scruffy jeans. So basically they overdressed and you underdressed. You felt out of place. Idiom number 8, to find somebody out. This is when you discover a person's bad behavior, such as lies, dishonesty, or immoral practices. A person who would be good at finding somebody out would be a judge, for example. It would be the judge who could say something like, "I knew at first instance that the defendant was telling a pack of lies. I'm really good at finding somebody out," or finding someone, if you like, out. By the way, a pack of lies is an accumulation of lies. Okay. To fall on one's shoulders. This means to have the full responsibility of something. Imagine that between two siblings, one of the siblings, maybe the older one, has the responsibility of organising the party or the birthday party for the father. The older sibling could say, "I knew that the final decision or the decision to organise the party would fall on my shoulders as I'm the older sibling." Okay, the expression "flat out." This means that you're doing something at a super high speed or velocity. You could say you're studying and you're doing lots of work flat out. It means you're doing endless exercises and study material. You're studying flat out. You haven't stopped, maybe. Of course, in relation to speed or velocity, it could also mean driving a car, for example. Flat out would mean driving at full speed. For example, the robbers drove flat out to avoid being caught by the police. And in relation to the studying and working hard, you could say the students or the members of the group have been working flat out on their projects since they've started. Okay, the 10th and final idiom of today is fingers crossed. This basically means to hope the situation goes in favour of yourself or others. If you say to a friend, "Fingers crossed for the audition," you wish them best of luck. Fingers crossed I get the job tomorrow, for example. Okay, that has been 10 more idioms in English. I hope you liked the video. It's a ciao for now from me.